Oh, do you want to go out with me? I like that. I like that approach. The logic is, Suga is he's a sweet teddy bear. He's a calm, kind of, collected, composed man. I think you need to butter him up before you put the wedding dress on him. Good evening, everyone. My name is ComedianReacts, comedian for short, and we're going to do some BTS crack on camera. Thank you to the user ComedianReacts for suggesting this. That's right, I suggested this one. I get the credit. This caught my eye on YouTube when I was perusing YouTube on my live stream. BTS's different reactions to being proposed to by ARMY's Yoongi Marry Me saga. It's another lengthy title, but what I'm thinking it will do for me is it'll teach me what not to say to Suga when I meet him and ask for his lovely, delicate, soft, petite, dainty hand in marriage, which will be happening soon, any day soon. Fingers crossed. So if you're like me and you want to marry Suga one day, then take notes, sit down, and think about, where people are going wrong. Because there's definitely, I see marriage as being kind of like a cheat code. Like, if there's definitely a way you could input the question and he'll be like, zzz, zzz, yes, marriage accepted. Like, you just got to find the right angle of attack. Anyway, if you want to marry Suga just like me, make sure you're subscribed. Check out my Patreon as well. I've got loads of bonus content on there. Even I've got exclusive secret marriage guides on there. You can learn how to marry a BTS member in 50 days. That's 2 months of subscription time, if you're wondering. It's all on my Patreon. Get comfy. Let's react to this bad boy. The obligatory, unbearably loud crack intro. My poor damn ears. Oh. Okay. It's lit and shit. Alright, let's get ready for this marriage proposal. That's what I look like when I'm streaming. Oh, I remember this one. He's like, bring the documents. Yeah, dangerous.
Why are you running?
자, 이 질문에 대답해 주시죠. 영어 사전에 등재되야 되지 않나요? 이 질문이 좀 많거든요. 네, 어떠세요? Marry me.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
어떻게 생각하세요? 질문이 좀 많으면 그럼 몇 명이라 하니까?
Imagine just having watched the first clip where the person, he's like, sure, and next time, imagine you ask and he's like, you take that personally. The video is too low. That's not my fault, is it? I've got my normal levels on and everything. The intro destroyed my eardrums, took them to the shadow realm and, Kung Fu Ninja dropped onto them. And now you're saying it's too quiet. That's not my fault, but I've turned it up a tiny bit for you. A tiny bit. That's it. That's all you get. Now it's really loud. Now it's really loud. I shouldn't have listened to you. Oh, do you want to go out with me? I like that. I like that approach. The logic is taking it slow. I mean, sometimes diving right to the ice cream is, sometimes you risk it for the biscuit. You go straight to, you try and skip go and you try and get the $200 immediately. But sometimes it makes sense to take it slow. Suga is he's a sweet teddy bear. He's a calm, kind of, collected, composed man. I think you need to butter him up before you put the wedding dress on him.
Yoongi marry me.
Oh, if I was less lazy, more intelligent, if my memory was functioning, I would go back and find, because I think I first saw that clip of him being like, sure, bring the documents, years ago, or a year ago, I don't know. I saw it and I predicted back then, I was like, that is risky territory. Risky territory. And it's just occurring to me, that was probably the origin of the Yoongi Marry Me meme. You say yes to these people once, and people like me, you give them an inch and they will take a mile of your genitals.
Yoongi
V's got to be livid. That's V's hat. That's V's hat.
Yoongi marry me?
윤기 형 지금 거의 제가 봤을 때 지금 거의 화단에
He does not like this attention. I feel like this is part of the reason this meme is taken off is because he doesn't like the attention. It's like, it's cruel but hilarious.
윤기 우리 will you marry me? 요즘도 없어요.
V's just still furious about him wearing the beret.
윤기 형 어딨어?
슬퍼하고 있을 것 같아. 슈가 메리미.
That's a fair guess. It's a fair guess. You trickster.
매일 V앱 할 때마다 슈가 형 결혼 좀
슈가 메리미가 항상 있어. 윤기 메리미의 모습. 알았어요.
Stop!
They are just. Some men just want to watch the world burn. I think it was Gordon Ramsay that first said that. Was he in Batman? Some men just want to watch the world burn. Like this is what's happening. They're pouring petrol onto the fire of this meme.
아름적인 거 뭔지 알아?
형도 결혼한 거 해라.
He's got a point. Presumably, people would hopefully, maybe stop asking as much if he was already married, which I could sort out.
그게 아니라 라스베가스에서는 저희 드라이브 스루로 결혼할 수 있어요. 진짜 드라이브 스루로 결혼.
형 그게 아니라
일주일 동안 내가 유예할 수 있어.
형 이게 한 사람일 수도 있어요.
아니 그러니까
결혼
It's me, guys. I admit it. It's me.
아니 진짜 여기는 남녀노소 상관없이 드라이브 스루로 결혼할 수 있어. 그리고 다음 날 내가 결혼 취소하겠습니다. 그럼 취소할 수 있어.
와.
이틀이라는 유예.
I don't know what local radio ads Sugar's been listening to in America, but I don't even know Vegas is pretty crazy. I don't think you can get married at any age in a drive-thru. I don't think the very merit of being in a car means that the age limit is gone. In fact, if anything, I'd say that makes the age limit more enforced because you can't drive if you aren't 16 in America, which is still too young. So, no, definitely not.
생각해보니까 제가 아닌 것 같아요. 생각해봤는데 제가 술 많이 마셔가지고
Well, if it's a drive-through marriage, if you want to cancel it, just do a U-turn. Just drive out the front. Exactly.
윤기 메리미 진짜 해가지고. 아니 그래 티.
Yoongi marry me. Yoongi. Yoongi marry me.
드라이브 스루가 있는 라스베가스 오신 걸 환영합니다.
This is reminding me of my my daring vlog where I went to the pop-up shop in LA and got a BTS shirt, spent all my money on the shirt. It was worth it though, because there was a lot of like people leaving post-it notes there from ARMY. There weren't. When I got there, either they'd like finished that, or they saw me coming and they hid all the post-it notes. But I didn't get to add to the wall, sadly. But there were some great ones there, and one of them was basically like, Yoongi, I don't want to marry you. I want to skip to the bit where we get divorced, and then we have joint separation of the kids. Like that's next level.
So welcome to Las Vegas with the drive-through wedding.
오늘은 근데 윤기 메리미를 못 봤네.
Again, that's just asking for trouble.
Marry me를 다들 you guys spell marry as M-E-R-R-Y. I'm just curious that if it's intended or what.
Maybe they think you look like a hobbit. Is that what they're saying? Marry me?
Is it a trend to marry to ask us marry?
I feel like the whole thing is he's secretly been jealous, and he's like, yeah, you can ask Sugar if you want him to marry. You can ask Sugar, sure. I mean, he's okay. I mean, if you want somebody consistent, who's going to help with the groceries, who is not afraid to cook, who will be there for the kids.
I don't even like hearing. So I don't know why and how that started being a thing.
내가 댓글 좀 읽어볼게. 윤기 메리미.
Okay. Yoongi, marry me.
Poor V. Oh wow, it looks like it's unfortunate. If you ever made to laugh with noodles in your mouth, you will look like the noodles are coming out, like you are a weird alien creature, and you're secreting something, maybe a mating pheromone.
먹어 언덕 먹어. 형 식사하세요. 제가 먹을게요.
왜 네가 봐?
그냥 먹을게요. 누가 먹었어?
Yeah, you can read out Yoongi Marry Me.
다 메리미밖에 없어요.
No shit.
여러분들은 저희와 결혼할 생각밖에 없나요? 다 메리미인데.
Yoongi 뭐야? Yoongi marry me. Yoongi marry me.
No. No.
결혼의 대명사가 되었나? 결혼을 합시다. 그것은 항상 저희 어머니가 글쎄요 어머니를 항상 뵈야 됩니다.
Really? Is he saying in the sense that you have to ask my mum for my hand in marriage, or is he saying like, you know, you should see my mum because that's basically what I'm going to look like in 30, 40 years. So if you can handle that, then it's a deal.
결혼해 주세요. 말도 안 되는 소리 하지 마세요.
That's how you deal with it, right there. He shut down the meme right there.
생일 맞이 V앱 어떻게 다들 즐기셨는지 잘 모르겠습니다.
Dressed as a bear.
사실 저만 즐겼죠. 게임이 굉장히 하고 싶었어요. 하고 싶었는데 이 게임을 하는데 나와 결혼해줘요.
It's good to know. It's always a relief to know I've got more in common with these, genius creatives than I'd realized, because so many of my outros is just my brain struggling, exhausted, feebly grasping, clutching in the dark and the straws, for things to say. I'm like, I've talked about the song, I watched the song was long, I went along, like I just start talking and he's doing the same thing. He's like, I played the game, I wanted to play the game, played the game, somebody said this, then I brushed my teeth, then I breathed in and out, like, we're all doing it, it's fine.
그리고 결혼해 주세요. 결혼하려면
You have to part my hair. He's considering it.
상견례 가자.
Oh no, I don't fall.
No. 지금 사람이에요. 결혼해 주세요. 저희 아버지한테 한번 물어봐야 돼서.
He's here in this desk.
어머니한테도 물어봐야 되고요.
자, 정우 씨 뭐 해주세요. 제가요? 메리미 플리즈가 참 많네요. Please tell Taeyong to marry me. 태영 씨 오늘 결혼하나요?
오케이, 축하드립니다.
오케이.
저희가 친척장이라
네.
저희 냉장고 하나.
And Jin's hair in this is fantastic.
냉장고 하나.
태영 씨는 이렇게 갖고 자.
축하드리고.
It's like a Barbie doll. My rabbits are like that. Okay. Guys, NGL, is that it? I think so. NGL, I started this video out with the premise that I was going to find out how best to ask them to marry them, you, and give you the info. I don't know. I don't know what the best thing is. Because none of them really said yes. Like, there was always conditions. I think Suga said, like, get the paperwork. What I've really learned about this is if you're streaming to, like, 2 to 6 billion people, and they all mostly 99.9% find you very attractive, just cough awkward. If they say anything to you like, marry me, show me your bits, get your legs out, just cough awkwardly, or just say, oh my, whatever we're having, don't entertain it. Or you'll end up like Suga. He'll probably have people screaming, Yoongi, marry me on his deathbed. That's his legacy now. It's a sad warning to us all about the dangers of engaging people's fantasies, really. Just let people suffer in silence, is what I say. Sorry about that deep 180. But if you enjoyed this useless guide to love and loving BTS members, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Also check out my Patreon, it's patreon.com/ComedianReacts, or if you don't like typing out hyperlinks because, you know, you aren't 89 years old, links in the description. You just click on it and go there and send me your fucking money right now. Not bleeped out on stream, maybe I'll bleep it out later for the upload, or maybe not. Fuck you. Send me your fucking money. That's all down there. Run BTS and Bon Voyage reactions. Like the video, comment, and yeah. I'm about to go and record a whole Jack in the Box live stream, full album reaction. So if you haven't seen that yet, then maybe by the time you've seen this, it should be up. Or maybe it won't be. That's fun. What great promo this is. Anyway, take care of yourself or you'll end up like me. And remember, if you like my reaction to these BTS marriage, click the subscribe button and join my reaction carriage. Nonsense. Hila says marry to rally. That's almost as bad as mine. Wow. Wow.